love bread. Don't you just love bread? I find it so intriguing. Jesus refers to himself as the bread of life. I remember Pastor Jeff during the Christmas season talked about how Bethlehem in Greek means the house of bread. Jesus, his birth, the house where he was born. And then we talked about how he provided and rained down bread from heaven for the Israelites. So Jesus is the bread of life, right? So right around the time where he's having supper with his disciples, the Last Supper, before he is crucified, he talks about bread again. And just as he is about to eat, he breaks the bread and then he gives thanks for it, right? So he's giving thanks for the bread. And he says, "This is my body, which is broken for you." And they didn't understand what that meant, but the symbolism of the bread being Jesus, the bread of life being Jesus, and it's broken for you. So what does Jesus do here? He breaks the bread and he gives thanks. Jesus knew there was a storm coming. He knew that he was just about to be arrested, to be crucified, and to die. He knew that was about to happen. And so for us, in the middle of the storm, when you see a storm coming, I feel like we need to look up and we need to give thanks. I feel like that is such a great habit of storm comes, look up, give thanks. What if we were to start a new rhythm in our life? The bread of life, this is sustenance. This reminds us of who we are and whose we are. Because when you praise, when you immediately go to praising and thanking and remembering, you can then process, wait, I know this feeling I'm beginning to remember. Because do you remember what God did then? Let's start a new rhythm in our life. Let's start today. Let's not panic. Let's not be anxious about tomorrow. But let's look up in the midst of the storm. Look up, give thanks, remembering who God is and that He is in control of your storm. He's got this.